credit score. How y'all doing out there? It's a happy Wednesday tonight. And tonight we have a very special topic. We're celebrating and very excited for Janelle. She just got approved for the Jared Gold Card, which is a credit card from Jared Jewelry Store. So let's get right into it. Welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and on this channel, we talk about ways to increase your credit score, build credit, and get approved for the lowest payments on mortgages and lines of credit, loans, and how to travel the world for free, earn extra money with cash back and bonuses. And if that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them. Well, welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC. And we're very excited that Janelle got approved for this. And by the way, before we get into today's topic, we just wanted to mention real quick that we offer credit repair services. And we have very affordable rates too also as well, where we offer you a free consultation, a credit audit, to find out what your goals are as far as increasing your credit score and cleaning up your credit report too also as well. We also offer free credit repair also as well. If you're able to send us 2 paying customers too as well. And then we can do your credit repair for free. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to go to our website. That's how to get an 800 credit score LLC.com. And we also pay out $100 to every customer that you send to us, as long as you're not on the free credit repair program. But you can do it also on a free credit repair program after you qualify first for the free credit repair too also as well. So as I was saying earlier, tonight's topic is going to be about Janelle's approval for the Jared Jewelry Gold Credit Card. And basically, it's a credit card that it's a jewelry store credit card too also as well. And I'm going to share my screen with you. So that way we could go over a brief overview of the card too also as I talk. And first, I'm going to take you guys. This is where Janelle went first to get the card, but she first went to the pre-approval site. In case I didn't know, or if you guys are looking for a store credit card or retail credit card that offers a pretty decent high credit limit, Jared is a place you might want to go. Okay. And basically the card, they have a pre-qualified site, and that's the site I'm taking you to right now. In order to get to this site, all you need to do is just type in the Google search, Jared pre-qualified, and that would take you straight to this pre-qualified site. Then you'd scroll down a little on the right, as you can see this, the black bar there. You just click on that. To get pre-qualified now, and then you'd fill out the form, and it would let you know whether or not they have an offer, a pre-qualified offer for you there with Jared too also as well. So it's a pretty much cut and dry, straightforward credit card. As you can see, there's no cash back or any rewards as far as comparable to like the Citi Double Cash card or the Discover It card or anything like that. I believe they do offer a 12-month special financing that is available with a 20% down payment required to also as well. And that's subject to credit approval. So there's not much to really say about this card. Okay, as far as its benefits or rewards, all we can say is that it offers a pretty high credit limit. Okay, when I'm talking about a high credit limit, I mean when you compare it to say the Capital One Platinum card, which is also a credit card from Capital One, which is a credit card you can also use to build credit with. Capital One Platinum, they really do not start people out with high credit limits when you're just starting out to build credit within your first year building credit. Maybe you might get lucky and get approved for $1,000, but most people that I've gotten data points from, they've gotten approved for $500, somewhere around that range. So this is very good right here. The Jared Jewelry Gold Card, because you can, chances are, depending on your credit card utilization, depending on your credit score, too, also as well, and several other factors regarding your credit profile, you could be possibly approved for $5,000 or more. So that would all depend on their underwriting. Okay, but it's a pretty easy credit card to get approved for. Okay, so it's a card you might want to consider if you're looking to build credit within the near future. So that's one of, if you need a retail card, there you go. You know, there's also other retail cards that we did reviews of here on this channel too, also as well. I'll get into that in just a second. Let's go over Janelle's approval real quick. So basically, Janelle got approved for the Jared Gold credit card, the Galleria of Jewelry. And yes, it's a jewelry store. But this is actually a real brick and mortar jewelry store, not an online only jewelry store. And as you can see here, Janelle got approved for $4,500, a $4,500 credit limit, which is pretty good. Okay. So again, if you're looking for a retail credit card, because retail credit cards are good for your credit score. Okay, they add to your credit mix, and your credit mix accounts for 10% of your credit score when it is graded and calculated by the three major credit bureaus. Okay, we don't talk much about the fourth major credit bureau, which is Enovis, because mainly the three main ones, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, is what most people go by. Okay. So we're very excited for Janelle for this approval too also. And this adds to her overall total credit limit, although it does give her a hard inquiry, but the effects of the hard inquiry is temporary on her credit score. So after about 3 months of having the card, her credit score should go back up to where it was before, and maybe even higher than when it was before. So we're pretty excited about that too also as well. So there are other cards, like I was saying earlier, that are store credit cards or retail credit cards that you can also apply for if you're in the process of building credit. There's a My Jewelers credit card that you can apply for. I believe the website is My Jewelers Club. You can look that up on Google, and they offer a guaranteed $5,000 credit limit, and they just about approve anyone for a $5,000 credit limit right off the back. And then you have your New Coast Direct, which is also an online store, which they approve almost everyone for a guaranteed upfront $5,000 credit limit too also as well. Then, you know, you have this Jared jewelry store, and you also have the Ikea card too also as well. It is a credit card, but it's not a Visa or a MasterCard. It's an in-store credit card. Okay, and Ikea is known for giving out high credit limits. They gave me a $12,000 credit limit, which helps out a lot towards my utilization, keeps my utilization low, and keeps my credit score high too also as well. So the Ikea credit card also has a pre-approval site too also as well. And most people that I know of have gotten approved for $5,500 their first apply to Ikea, or $7,500 on their first apply to Ikea. And the good thing about Ikea is that after you've gotten approved, like for example, myself, I initially got approved for $8,000. I called back Ikea, the customer service line, about 2 or 3 days later, and I asked for a credit limit increase, and they increased my credit limit up to $12,000. So you can do that with Ikea. You can call 2 or 3 days after being approved for the first time and ask for a credit limit increase and get one too also as well. So those are, some retail credit card options for you if you're looking for retail credit cards. Also, there's the Target credit card, which offers 5% cash back at Target stores. We also have videos for all of those cards here on this channel too also as well. So you definitely want to check them out in the credit card reviews playlist here on this channel also as well. So what I'm going to do right now is open up the floor for comments and questions, and then we'll go from there. So first comment is coming from Janelle. Janelle says, hey, bro, at Breon Walton. Thank you. And that is true that you don't want to delete the inquiries from your open account. Oh, I got some inquiries, but I'm taking a break from applying. Yeah, very true. Thank you for sharing that, Janelle. If you're going to attempt to dispute your hard inquiries in order to get them deleted off of your credit report, you don't want to dispute hard inquiries that you have from open accounts that you have open with creditors, because those creditors can close your account if they feel like closing it, they can close it. Okay. And that will definitely hurt your credit score, especially if that is one of your oldest accounts or it has a lot of credit history. Janelle also says, Breon Walton, but I have one more I got approved from, and that will be on the next live stream. Yep. Janelle got approved for one more credit card, but we're not going to mention that until we do that live stream for that card. Breon Walton says, Janelle, okay, I was making sure I wasn't missing something, LOL. So everyone, please say hello to Janelle and Breon Walton too also as well. Thank you, Breon. Janelle waving in the back. Janelle says, LOL, you're good. You're not missing anything. Janelle says, let's be sure we smash the thumbs up, everyone. Yes, everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps us put this video in front of more people. Helps YouTube also do the same also as well. I didn't give too much notice or notification to our fans on social media, but so I do apologize to you guys, but you should get the notification anyways now that the live stream is started. Liquid Fox is in the building. Thank you for joining us. Solid Liquid Fox says smash. Yes, thank you so much for smashing that like button. Really appreciate that. Everyone, please say hello to Solid Liquid Fox too also as well. David Amex King Moss says hello. Is David Amex King Moss? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Antisocial Hub back in the building once again. Says, what's up, bro? Yes, what's up, Antisocial Hub? How you doing there, brother? So everyone, please say hello to David Amex King Moss and Antisocial Hub too also as well. And Ronald Anderson is back in the house. He says, what's up, Lyndon and Janelle? Hello, YouTube family. Yes, hello. Thank you for stopping by, Ronald. I appreciate you, big brother. Solid Liquid Fox says she went to Jared. No. She just went to the Jared pre-qualified site that we showed in the topic. And then she filled out the pre-qualified form, and she got an offer from Jared for a $4,500 credit limit. Then she went for it, and then she applied for it and got the card. So it's pretty much what she had did there. Jared is really not much of any. It's not a cashback credit card. It hardly has any rewards at all whatsoever, except for that 12-month special financing plan where you can pay 20% down and yada yada. But there's nothing special about the card, really. So, okay. So Janelle says, Ronald, I'm good here, just trying to keep us warm here. Temperature here is -8, feels like -32. Yeah, very cold up here. I'm so glad I got me some new Timberland boots, and I'm going to wear them to work tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be a very cold day. They're talking about below zero. So it's going to be cold, very cold.
It's only for tomorrow.
But only for tomorrow, though, Janelle says. Ronald says, wow, that's really cold. It's 47 degrees here in New Haven, Connecticut at Janelle. Yeah, I'll take your 47 degrees any day there. That sounds really good to us right about now. 47 degrees to us is like a spring day, you know. Yeah, Janelle said we could take your temperature for sure. Janelle says, let's smash that like button. Yeah, smash that like button, everyone. If you're new to the chat, hit the like button. If you've been in here for a while, hit the thumbs up button also as well. So that way we can get more people here into the chat. And YouTube can also put this video in front of more people also as well. If you're on a cell phone or a mobile phone, all you need to do is go to that live chat, top chat bar at the top of this chat and hit the X button. And then you'll be able to look over to your left. You'll see that thumbs up button, and then hit the thumbs up button, and then look over to your right. You'll see that live chat button. Click on the live chat button. That'll put you right back here into the chat. All right. And if you're on a computer or laptop, it's not that complicated. Very easy. The thumbs up button is right underneath the video. Tim Williams says, about 2 months ago, Janelle told us she was in the garden, but she's gotten a new card every week. You go, girl. Yeah. I hear. Yeah, she's been applying for a lot of cards recently, but hopefully she stops applying for a while. You know, at least a good 3 months at least, because she still needs to get her second Navy Federal credit card. I'm not sure if she's going to get it in 3 months from now, since she's applied for so many cards recently, or if she's just going to wait 6 months and get her second Navy Federal card. But we'll see how it goes. And everyone, please say hello to Tim Williams, by the way. Awesome. Okay, Janelle says you can find anything that is under Community Bank of credit cards that they pretty much have a lot of pre-qualified. So they do. They have a lot of pre-qualified credit cards that you can get pre-qualified for. I mean, just in case you are looking around for, some retail credit cards, Community Bank has quite a few that you can pre-qualify for that we know of for sure. So if you're looking for that, I mean, it's there for you for sure. Janelle says, hey, at Tim Williams, LOL, yeah, I am, but I can already had this one, but we were waiting a good time to do this one. Yeah, we was waiting a while to do this review of Janelle's approval for the Jared Gold card, but, we got so caught up in other things that were going on, week after week. Janelle became a member of Navy Federal Credit Union. She got her first Navy Federal credit card from Navy Federal Credit Union. And by the way, we have that video here on this channel in case you missed it, by the way. We had so many things going on We kickstarted How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC, our credit repair services, where we offer free credit repair if you can when you send us 2 paying clients. And we also started an affiliate program for our credit repair services too, also as well, where we pay you $100. We will pay you $100 for every paying customer that you send to us. To sign up for the affiliate program, by the way, you can definitely just go to our website. The link is in the description of this video. It is also flashing, going across the screen, the bottom of the screen here in this video also as well. If you can't see that clearly, just turn your cell phone sideways. Website is How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC.com. If you're interested in the affiliate program, just scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and fill out the affiliate form to become an affiliate. And we will pay you $100 for every paying client that you send to us. Make sure you fill out all the fields in that form. All the information needs to be filled out, so that way we can bring you on board our team as an affiliate and start paying you $100 for every customer that you send to us too, also as well. You'll also be given a screen name and your own password, which you can choose for yourself, to log in to our affiliate portal. So that way, when you do find paying customers, you can enter in their information into your account, and those are your leads to keep. And when they become paying customers, our system keeps track of all that. They're accredited to you, so we know to pay you out $100 for each one of those customers that you send our way to us. We also have the regular credit repair program, where it's a cost for the program. Basically, we do charge at the first completion of your documents that we prepare for you on your behalf for the credit bureaus. And we also charge a monthly fee to also as well. If you're interested in that, the fee to prepare the documents is $120, and it's $80 a month. That is our fee for our ongoing credit repair services. Okay, and we do it all. We dispute everything that you want to get disputed. Okay, we do a full credit audit on your credit report. We pull credit reports from all 3 of the credit bureaus. We thoroughly look over your credit reports to see the negatives or delinquencies on the credit report. We discuss with you which ones are a higher priority to you, what your goals are, and we start doing the work, putting the work in, getting on the credit bureaus, doing the disputing, and working towards getting those negative items removed, whether it is hard inquiries you want to remove only, or you have collections, whatever it is that you would like us to work on for your late payments, anything. Okay. So again, the website is How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC.com, where you can find that information. We are revamping the site, so don't be surprised or shocked in maybe 2 or 3 days from now when you see some changes to the site. The reason why we are doing that is because we're making the site better and better, and improving the site pretty much on a weekly basis. So it's still us, but you'll see a different look to the site in about 2 or 3 days. Okay. All right. Awesome. Antisocial Hub says, how do you remove inquiries? Well, basically, how do we remove inquiries? We dispute them. That's the way to remove them. You got to dispute them. And there is a certain way that we dispute them too, also as well. And if you're interested in that service, Just the website is at the bottom of the screen, how to get an 800 credit score, LLC.com. And if you'd like more information, or you want us to send you an email discussing our services with you, that's fine. We offer free consultations too also as well. And if you're interested and want to sign up for to be a paying client, or you're interested in a free credit repair, like I said before, for the free credit repair, there is a requirement. You have to send us 2 paying customers, and once they pay for the first completion of the first documents and the first monthly fee, then we will do your credit repair free of charge. Okay, there's no charge to us. There's no charge to you from us, I should say. The only charge, the one charge that you will expect to pay is to the credit monitoring service, because there must be a credit monitoring service for us to use in order to look at your credit reports and do a credit audit. Okay, we need that to see, where all the problems are and where we need to work. Okay, and we use Identity IQ, and Identity IQ is pretty good. They have a free trial. I believe it's a $1 trial. I think you sign up for like $1. As long as you have a credit card that's open and active, you can sign up. They charge you, I believe, $1. And then after the free trial's over, then you're going to pay somewhere around $32 or $35 a month, I believe, depending on what package you go with Identity IQ. They have some cheaper services that cost less than $32 a month, but they're really good. They offer you identity theft protection, and identity theft protection is really good. Okay, as long as you go through us, you can get the best deal on that Identity IQ credit monitoring with the identity theft protection. As long as you go through us as a client, whether you're in a free credit repair program or you're a paid client, really doesn't matter. As long as you go through us to get your Identity IQ credit monitoring, you get the best deal possible. Okay, so I hope you answered your question there, Antisocial Hub. And Tim Williams at Janelle, yes. Thank you for joining us, Tim Williams. Really appreciate you. Everyone, by the way, please say hello to Antisocial Hub also as well. Janelle says, to Antisocial, it can be disputed. Only dispute those hard inquiries that you don't have these credit cards or got denied. See, that's another thing. When we do your credit audit and we can look at your credit reports from all 3 credit bureaus, we can see your hard inquiries. We can also see the accounts that you have open. Okay, and once we see the accounts that you have open, if it's tied, if that hard inquiry is tied to an account that you have open, then we really would not want to dispute that. Okay, that hard inquiry. Okay, and we hope that you don't insist on us disputing that for you or trying to get that removed, because what's going to end up happening is if that's one of your oldest accounts, that creditor that you have an account with can just end up closing your entire account down. You will lose that account, especially if it's your oldest account. You will lose many points from your credit score by doing that. Okay, so it's not a good option. It's not a good thing. Just removing that one hard inquiry, which costs you what, 4 to 6 points off your credit score. Removing that, and then all of a sudden you get the 4 to 6 points back on your credit score because it was removed. But however, you lose a lot more points than that because that was your oldest account, and now your average age of credit shrank down considerably, and your credit score just dropped a lot of points. So it's really not worth it. I would recommend don't do it. To all of my clients, I recommend don't do it. It's not a good look. at all. All righty. Antisocial Hub says, where would I go to dispute them? Okay. Well, basically, if you want to do this on your own, basically, you would have to dispute that with the credit bureaus if you wanted to do it yourself. Credit repair is something you can do yourself, by the way. There are people who do their own credit repair, okay? Especially if they have the time on their hands to do it, and they're not afraid to do it, it can be done. There's tons of information, research that you can do that's out there that you can find out how to do it, okay? So that's why I'm so glad now. It's so much different now than it was, I guess, 15, 20, 25 years ago, where you didn't have all these, options available to you that you do today. You can do really thorough, in-depth research now, especially now that we have the World Wide Web, we have YouTube and Google. I mean, the sky's the limit as far as knowledge is concerned. Okay, awesome. Brianne Walton says, she went to Jared is their slogan. Okay, I see. That's Jared's slogan. All right, thanks for pointing that out there, Brianne. We didn't know that. We hardly know anything about Jared. We just pretty much wanted a credit card because it had a $4,500 credit limit. That's it. And Janelle's trying to build her credit, so she's increasing her total credit limit. So that helps keep her utilization low. So that's the only reason that we even went to Jared. That she went to Jared, I should say. Andrew Espinas. Yes, Andrew Espinas, welcome to the chat. Andrew is one of our new people here. So everyone, please say hello to Andrew Espinas. Andrew says, is the Ikea pre-approval a hard pull? The pre-approval itself is not a hard pull, Andrew. It's not a hard pull, not for the pre-approval, right? But if you decide to go ahead after you've been pre-approved, if you decide to apply for the card, then it becomes a hard pull. But if you just go to the pre-approval, just being curious, trying to find out whether or not you would be approved and for how much money or how much the credit limit you would be approved for, no, it's not a hard pull just to find out if you're pre-approved. Okay, it's only a hard pull if you decide to apply for the card. Then it becomes a hard pull. All righty. Janelle says at Brianne Walton, LOL. And Ikea had a hard pull from Experian. Yeah, that's after you apply for the card. Okay, they pull from Experian. That's the hard inquiry. Any cards you approved of from Community Bank credit cards, hard pull Experian. Okay, well, thank you for letting us know that, Janelle. Appreciate that. Khalifa L is a new person here to our chat. Thank you for joining us. Everyone, please say hello to Khalifa L. Khalifa says, my unscrews. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by Khalifa, but you want to clarify? Andrew Espinas says, thanks, Janelle. By the way, Andrew, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Definitely let me know if I'm saying your name right, because I don't like to butcher anyone's name for sure. Janelle says, you're welcome to Andrew. Khalifa says, my Discover card unsecured for $3,000 in 7 months. Wow, you're very lucky there, Khalifa, because I know people that have waited over a year for their Discover card to graduate. Some people it's 8 months. For some people, And so what I've been hearing is that it's a computerized system that does the graduating, and it's up to that system when that person is eligible to graduate. But congratulations, Khalifa, for the $3,000 credit limit in 7 months. That's awesome. Janelle says at Antisocial Hub, if you want to have them removed, you can sign up with our credit repair, just like what Lyndon now just said. Yeah, you can definitely sign up with our credit repair services. If you want to dispute those, if you want us to dispute those for you, to try to get those removed. All right. Kashan is in the building once again. Welcome back, Kassan. Thank you for joining. Kassan says, hello, everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, people, hit that thumbs up button so that way we can get more people here into the chat, and it will help YouTube to put this video in front of more people too also as well. So right now we have 20 thumbs up, which is awesome. It's great. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, people. If you're new to the chat, hit the thumbs up button. If you've been in here for a while, hit the thumbs up button also. It definitely helps out the channel tremendously. Khalifa L says, hello. Yes, hello, Khalifa. Hey to Kassan from Janelle. Antisocial Hub says, thoughts on Synchrony Bank credit cards. I heard a lot of bad things from them, like security and whatnot. I haven't heard anything, but if you heard something, definitely let us know too also as well, because there's a lot of security issues, especially within the last 5 years. From Yahoo had a security breach, data breach. Equifax had a major data breach. There was so many things just going on. Even stores, major department stores, had these data breaches too. Also, so there's been data breaches going on so many times, so many data breaches within the last 5 years. It's unbelievable. So let us know about the Synchrony Bank, Synchrony data breaches that's going on. We would definitely like to know about that. Janelle says at Antisocial Hub, I can't even get anything from them because I keep getting denied. So not going for that for a long time. What is
the one we just talked about?
I have no idea. Synchrony.
We just now talked about it. Synchrony Bank.
Synchrony Bank. Oh, okay. From Synchrony Bank. Yeah, Janelle has bad experience with Synchrony Bank for some reason. Kassan says, any idea what bureau? Okay, that was Experian, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Janelle typed that in the comments. It's Experian. In case you guys want to know, what credit bureau does Jared pull from? They pull from Experian right there. Okay. All right. Awesome. So if anyone has any other comments or questions, definitely feel free to leave them here inside of the chat too also as well. And if you don't have any other questions, then, I'm pretty much going to give it another 5 minutes before we close out this live stream. Really appreciate all of you guys, for joining in with us. Those of you who have joined with us in our live streams that we did last week, we did a lot of live streams for our channel because for a while there, we were only doing one live stream per week, once a week. And then we added on the Sunday night business credit live stream, which we do every Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Central Time here on this channel, where we discuss the steps to building business credit that we took here for our company, How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC, too also as well. We break it down. But the first step we took, the second step we took. Now, Sunday, we will be talking about the third step that we took when we started building our business credit for How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC. So pretty much Sunday nights, Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. Central Time is our business credit live stream. And every Wednesday evening around 8:15 or 8:30 p.m. Central Time is our regular live streams here on this channel, where we talk about all types of topics pertaining to personal credit. So it's definitely, we have a lot of fun in these live streams. We enjoy it. We like reading you guys' comments and questions that you have for us, and we really appreciate all of the support that you guys have given us. You know, especially now we've getting very close to another milestone for our YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC. Right now, just checked, we have 1,970 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. So our channel is growing. You know, it's not growing very, very fast, extremely fast, but it is growing at a steady pace. Pretty soon, once we get another 30 subscribers here, we're going to hit 2,000 subscribers on our channel. So that is huge for us too, even considering the fact that our YouTube channel is not even 1 year old yet. It will be 1 year old, I believe, in April. Our YouTube channel will be 1 year old. So, which means we've had our YouTube channel for about 9 months so far. And so far, it's been good with you guys. And we really appreciate all of you guys who have subscribed to the channel, all of you guys who participate in our live stream and watch our videos and comment and raise questions. You know, it's really been a pleasure, you know, having you guys here with us too also as well. Really appreciate you. Just wanted you guys to know that. Antisocial Hub says, my next go-to card is the U.S. Bank Cash Plus credit card. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome, Antisocial. U.S. Bank Cash Plus credit card. I believe I did look at that card. It was a while ago, a couple of months ago. I had actually looked at the card, but I'm going to go look at that card one more time here so that way I can get familiar. U.S. Bank Cash. Okay. Let me see. Make sure I typed it in right. Cash Plus credit card. Okay, got it. Cash Plus. Just going to look at a brief overview of the card because I want to see if it's the same card that I had looked at a while back, because I did look at a U.S. Bank Cash card. I know U.S. Bank has some pretty good cards there too also as well. I'm just going to go look at it really quick. Actually, I'm going to share. Let me share this with you guys real quick so you guys can look at this card too also as well. Tell us what you think of this card or why you're looking at it. If you can see the screen clearly, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. Again, if you can see the screen clearly, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. So I guess this is the card here, the Cash Plus credit card from U.S. Bank. It offers a 5% cash back, which is pretty good. 5% cash back is where you want to be as far as in a cash back credit card. So it says each quarter you have to choose and activate your 5% and 2% categories to get more cash back. Okay, so they have 5% categories similar to the Discover It card, and Chase has a credit card that has 5% cashback categories too also as well. You get 5% cash back on your first $2,000 in combined eligible net purchases in your chosen 5% categories and unlimited cash back in your 2% category. Oh, that's pretty good. So it's kind of like a Discover card slash City Double Cash card, where you get 2% cash back from City Double Cash and 5% cash back from Discover in the categories. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's what I'm getting from just looking at this card here. It says you can redeem your cash back anytime online or in our rewards center. You can receive it in the form of a deposit to your bank account, a statement credit, or U.S. Bank rewards card. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So you get on the first $2,000. Okay, so yeah, this is so I taking that the limit is $2,000. Is that I wonder if that's $2,000 limit in the quarter in the cashback quarter that you activate. I wonder, but that's pretty good. And 1% cash back on all other purchases. So not a bad card there. Antisocial looks pretty good. It's pretty straightforward card right there. So I guess that looks like a good card for you. Well, as far as U.S. Bank though, however, I would check a pre-qualified site or something. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't have a pre-qualified site. Oops. Well, I believe from what the data points that we've gotten on U.S. Bank credit cards have told us that it helps to build a relationship with U.S. Bank. That helps a lot, So you may, if you have a U.S. Bank bank account, that would help considerably, So you might want to think about those options. Okay. Antisocial Hub says, after that card, I'm thinking of also getting the U.S. Bank Altitude card. Yeah, that's a good card. Now that is definitely a good card. I like the benefits and rewards on that card. Janelle says, at Antisocial Hub, I'm rooting for you. Yeah, I wanted that, but got denied. But that's on my list near the future time. Okay, awesome. Khalifa L says, are you applying for any new cards, and is anything else I need to do to keep my score high? Okay. Well, to keep your score high, besides you need to keep your utilization low. Okay. If you're already doing that, that's great. That's something that you need to do. Okay. And by keeping your utilization low, I would suggest below 7%. Okay. That's what I would suggest, and if you want to keep a small balance on there, like below 7% of your total credit limit, then I would recommend paying off the card or all of your cards in full by the due date. Pay it off in full by the due date. So that way, when you pay it off in full by the due date, you are not charged any interest. So you don't have to pay any interest. Then you can spend a small amount, which is less than 7% of your total credit limit, before your statement closing date. Okay. So that's when they're pretty much going to reach to the end, of your account, and they're going to take a snapshot of that cycle's your performance, with your card, what type of balance you had at the time they took the snapshot, what was your high credit limit on the card, et cetera, et cetera. If you have a balance due, minimum due, they're going to take a snapshot of it. Okay. And then from there, what they're going to do with that snapshot is that information or that data is going to be sent to the credit bureaus. Okay. So that's what I would suggest doing, to keep your credit score high. And then, of course, you don't want to apply for too many new accounts. You want to keep that to a minimum. If you want to keep your score high, like you say, then I would suggest applying for maybe one card every 4 months, depending on how high your credit score is. Okay, because what it is new hard inquiries, they impact people's credit scores more when they have a lower credit score, say in the 600s or the 500s. There is much of a more impact to this credit score than to someone who has a credit score in the high 600s or low 700s or high 700s. Okay, so you want to consider that. Okay, because someone with a high 700s, they can handle 2 hard inquiries on their credit report, and yes, they will still get dinged a few points, but it wouldn't be that many points compared to someone who had a lower credit score. Okay, they would get dinged by a lot more points. Okay, so a person with a higher credit score in the high 700s, for example, can apply for more credit cards than someone who has in a lower credit scoring range. Okay, um, and not get dinged for that many points because of it. So you want to be careful with applying to new credit. Some people have said that American Express has a really good ecosystem, which I'm not too sure if they still have it set up that way, but they did have a good system to whereas once you got in your first American Express card, every other American Express card after that would be a soft pull. It would not be a hard pull or hard inquiry on your credit report. But however, people who are new to American Express, who have just gotten approved for their first American Express card, have told us that when they went to apply for their second American Express card, they did in fact receive a hard inquiry. Okay, so I don't know if this is something new that American Express is doing across the board for all of their consumers, or if this is just affecting certain people or some individuals and not other individuals. Okay, so we're finding more about those data points daily as we go along too also as well. So that's what you want to do. Watch, be careful about new accounts too also as well, to keep your credit score high too also as well. If you can get yourself get yourself added onto a credit card as an authorized user, but keep in mind, however, how old your total credit history is. And then you want to add yourself onto a credit card as an authorized user to a credit card that has longer credit history than you have. So, for example, if you have a 1 year credit history, then you want to shoot. I would shoot for like 6 years. Okay, a 6 year credit card with a 6 year credit history. Okay, if your credit history is 5 years, then you really should not need an authorized user if you have credit history for 5 years. But however, if you want to, tweak your credit score and jump it up even higher, then you want to aim for to be added as an authorized user to a credit card that possibly maybe has 15 or 20 years of positive credit history. Okay, so the more credit history that the card has, the better it is for you. Okay, and also if it has a high credit limit, you also want to consider that too also as well. Now, if you're in a market for purchasing an authorized user account, and it can get quite very expensive when you're looking for authorized users that have that much credit history, like 20 years or 10 years, it can be very costly to you. So you want to keep that in mind and maybe save that strategy for if you're, when you are trying to apply for something major, like a big purchase, like a mortgage. You want to get a loan for a mortgage or something major. You know what I mean? So that you would want to boost your credit score up for. Okay. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Okay. Yes, there are other ways to boost your credit score. You can look at your credit mix and see if you have, just the sufficient amount of variety of credit on your credit profile. And when I say sufficient variety, what I mean is if you have at least an installment loan and a mortgage, okay, that would definitely help your credit score. And also minimum of 3 to 4 revolving credit card accounts or revolving accounts. Okay, a revolving account can be a HELOC. It can be a HELOC, however, because that's revolving. Um, um, if you have credit cards, that's great too. And also, retail cards also count, or store cards count towards that 10% credit mix, which I say 10% because that's what the major credit bureaus are grading and calculating your credit score on. 10% of a total of 850. Okay, so the maximum points in that credit mix category is 85 points that you're shooting for. In order to get all those 85 points, you need to have a complete credit mix, which is at least an installment loan or mortgage, between 3 to 4 revolving accounts, some retail accounts too also as well. Open accounts, they really don't really kind of a gray area there, but there are open accounts also as well. Open accounts can be like rental reporting services that report your rent to the credit bureaus every month. Also, utility bills like gas bill, internet, electric bill, your cell phone bill. You can have that reported to the credit bureaus through Experian Boost. That will report to Experian. Okay, Experian only the Experian Credit Bureau, but that would help boost up your Experian credit score. So that is a very necessary, very needed capability that people can take advantage of, because Experian is one of the credit bureaus that the majority of people have the most hard inquiries on. Experian, and the most accounts on Experian too also as well. Pretty much credit mix, that's a great way to keep your credit score high. Make your payments on time, of course, because payment history is 35% of your credit score. Okay.
No question.
And also to keep your credit score high, you definitely want to look at your average age of accounts. Average age of accounts is 1/3 of the length of history category. That is one of the 5 major categories of the FICO scoring system that was made up by Bill Fair and Adderall Isaac in the 1950s, by the Fair Isaac Corporation. It later became known as, whereas they calculate your score. Part of the 1/3 of the length of history is your average age of credit. So basically, you want to skim through your credit profile, get your credit reports, look at them, and see if you have any brand new accounts. Okay, it depends on how old your credit history is too also as well. If your credit history is 2 years old, you can skim through there and see if there's any brand new accounts between 1 to 5 months old, okay, which will be considered brand new to you if you have a 2-year credit history. If you have a 1-year credit history, I would say look for accounts that are between 1 to 3 months old. And if you can find any brand new accounts like that, you want to look them over really good to see if 1, they charge an annual fee. If 2, there are any fees, attached to the card, maybe a monthly fee or something like that you want to avoid. 3, if it's a card that you really don't need. 4, if it's a card that does not have a high credit limit, and will not affect your overall credit card utilization ratio. Because if it does, then you want to keep that card. If it's going to affect your overall utilization ratio, even if it's a brand new card. Okay, but if it does not affect your overall credit utilization ratio, then I would say go ahead and close that brand new account. Okay, the reason why I say go ahead and close it is because you will see your credit score skyrocket, shoot up high, because you're closing a brand new account. Okay, and that account is what's keeping your credit score down. temporarily for a period of between 3 to 4 months. Okay. And the credit bureaus treat that as a new account because they want to see how you are using the account. If you're paying the payments on time, if you're keeping a reasonable, balance on the card, if you're paying it off or not. Credit bureaus want to see what you're going to do with the account. So basically, those are all ways that you can keep your credit score high. Also, another way you can keep your credit score high is if you have any derogatory or negative marks on your credit report. Then like collections, or if you have payments, if you have bankruptcies, anything that public records, whatever the situation is, anything negative on your accounts, hard inquiries that are not attached to any of your open accounts that you have there, then a good idea would be to do full credit repair. Okay. And we offer those services here at our company, How to Get an 800 Credit Score, LLC.com. And, you could definitely look it up and fill out the form at the bottom of the page. Make sure you fill out all the fields in the form as much as you possibly can. Okay. Because if you decide to use our credit repair services, then we will need that information to look at your credit reports, to import them into our system, to do a credit audit, to also as well to devise a strategy on, how we're going to approach, confront those negative items, how we're going to confront the credit bureaus, the creditors if we have to. If there's any negotiations that we need to do, then we need to have a credit report from you in front of us too also as well. So that's another way that you can keep your credit score high. Actually, you can make your credit score go higher by doing credit repair. Okay. And getting those negative items removed off your credit report. Because collections, especially if there are new collections, they're worth a lot of points, to your credit score. And you can get all those points added back onto your credit score once those items are removed. Okay. And hard inquiries is the same thing. Your credit score can go back up if you get some of those hard inquiries deleted from your credit reports. Late payments, if you get those late payments removed from your credit report, again, your credit score can go up because one late payment can stay on your credit report for 7 years. Okay. And it's just as bad as a collection. And collections, you want to try to avoid paying the collections firsthand. At first step would be to have those collections disputed. Okay. Second step would be to undergo negotiations for pay for delete. Okay. So you want to keep that in mind. Okay. So if you do credit repair, you pay attention to the 5 categories of credit that I mentioned. Those are ways to keep your credit score high. Also, there's other things that we do in credit repair too also as well, where we go over your personal information and we can have those corrected if they're incorrect or inaccurate, and that can also affect your credit score too also as well. Okay, so I hope that I have been a help to you. Also, another way to keep your credit score high is to do a lot of research. Do a lot of research about credit. Read articles. My preferable website for a lot of the knowledge is creditcards.com. It is pretty good. You can learn a lot about credit from creditcards.com. Also, we have over 110 videos here on our channel Okay, how to get an 800 credit score LLC. We have playlists about about how to build credit too, also as well here on our channel too, also as well. So those are all different ways that you can keep your credit score high. There's other ways too that you can do it too, also as well. But wow, that would be definitely probably another live stream topic. But I hope I gave you a lot there. Good, solid information there, Khalifa, and I hope that has helped out too, also as well. And good luck in keeping your credit score high too, also, by the way. Christopher Hopkins says, great channel to educate people on credit. Thank you so much, Christopher Hopkins. We try our best, to do that too, also as well. That's what we've been all about from the beginning when we started our channel here, how to get an 800 credit score LLC too, also as well. By the way, hit the thumbs up button too, also as well, so that way we can get more people here into the chat with us to participate, and also we can put this video in front of more people too, also as well. So hit the thumbs up button if you're new to the chat. Hit the thumbs up button if you've been in here for a while. Hit the thumbs up button if you're a new subscriber. Hit the thumbs up button if you're a new viewer. We definitely appreciate that too, also as well. And if you're on Facebook, share this video everywhere as much as you can on your Facebook profile and Facebook credit groups, as much as you can too, also as well. Right now we have 24 thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, people. We really appreciate that. Too glad to have you. And Janelle, thank you for the feedback. And Kassan, thank you for letting us know that the audio video was working good. Good. Awesome. When it comes to audio and video, I'm telling you, we went through the worst. We had some of the worst times here on this channel. We had issues with audio before. We've had issues with video before. I mean, but it's just that we just pretty much had to, feel our way through it, and see what pretty much works for everyone. So, but really appreciate all of you guys who's hung in there with us from the beginning, our hardcore veterans to the channel. We really appreciate you. Antisocial says, already have a checking account with US Bank, so I can build a relationship with them. Yes, that's very important to build a relationship, with US Bank. Very, very important. By the way, we have a video here on this channel. It's called about how to get approved for any credit card. We made that video like a few months ago last year. And it goes into detail about building a relationship and the importance of that too, also as well. So building a relationship is important for many of the creditors, okay, especially the big banks. Not all of the creditors, though, however, will really look at a bank account as building a relationship with them, but the majority of them will too, also as well. Navy Federal Credit Union is one of them that if you build a relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union, they will reward you for it. Okay. Chombi, welcome to the chat, Chombi. Chombi says, good evening, everyone. Congratulations, Jen. I have US Bank Cash Plus. It's a great card. It's easy to get if you bank with them. See, I knew that was important. The relationship is important to have a bank account with them. I got approved with a 680 score. They pulled TransUnion. Wow, that's awesome, Chombi. Good job there. Good job. Good job. That's awesome. So like I was saying before, that relationship is important, especially with US Bank. That relationship is very important because they got some awesome credit cards at US Bank that you may want to look at getting in the future, that offers awesome rewards, awesome cash back, and all of that, so, and they have some premium cards that, it's really good for that too, also. So it all starts with building a relationship with the US Bank. And that's the way to pretty much get your foot in the door by opening up a bank account with them. Janelle says the Antisocial Hub. That's awesome. Since they don't have pre-qualified for U.S. Bank credit cards, you probably can call or go into their branch and see if they have a pre-qualified credit cards. Probably, right? That's what I would assume. Janelle says, let's hit that like button. Yes, everyone, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button already, hit the thumbs up button. It helps us put this video in front of more people and get more people here into the chat. So hit that thumbs up button. Jakari Pikes, welcome to the chat, brother. Jakari says, hello, everyone. Hey, sis, at Janelle. You're doing it big over there. I want to be like y'all, LOL. Yeah, Jakari, you're doing pretty good yourself. You know, since the last conversation we had on the phone, you're doing really good, bro. So just keep up the good work, all right? Jakari says, subby. Okay. Hey, brother, Jakari Pikes. One day you can be like us, LOL. LOL, Jakari. Janelle, do y'all have Cash App? Yes, we do. We have the Cash App.
Okay, I'll call you.
And our Cash App is $ how to get an 800 credit. That is our business Cash App. Okay, well, we can accept donations or payments, through that Cash App. I also have my personal Cash App which is $ Lyndon Baptiste. The link is in the description of this video. It's actually I don't think it's a link, but it is my actual screen name. So since I get to the end of the comments, I will put that here on the screen. Okay, thank you, Jakari. Yeah, I'll look out for your phone call too also. Appreciate that. Pink Lady is in the house. Pink Lady, we missed you. Where you been? Pink Lady says, hey, fam, just stopping by to hit the like button. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that like button. For sure. We appreciate you, Pink Lady, all that you do. Pink Lady is also one of our veterans here on this channel. She's been with us for the long haul, from the beginning. Okay. Janelle says, hey, sis, a Pink Lady, thank you for your love and support, sis. Antisocial says the thing I like about U.S. Bank, they offer a free checking account, no monthly fees whatsoever if you have a credit card from them. That's awesome. No monthly fees. That's totally great. What I like about Navy Federal Credit Union is that my Navy Federal Credit Union Cash Rewards credit card is no cash advance fees. So I could just get a cash advance, but if I want to just take cash just for kicks and giggles, like $10 or $20, well, $20 at ATMs you can only get $20 or more. I can do so and not have to pay a cash advance fee. So that's really good. Janelle says, yes, the U.S. Bank is really good. The thing is that U.S. Bank is just one block away from us. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, U.S. Bank is not too far, actually. I'm going to put our Cash Apps here. Okay. Here on the screen. So that way, you guys have it. Okay. Cash Apps is going to be, typing this here on the screen here really quick for you guys. Okay, and yeah, let's get there. Okay, making sure I spelled it right. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's our Cash Apps here on the screen. My personal Cash App is $Lyndon Baptiste, and our company's Cash App is how to get an 800 credit. Okay. So either one of those Cash Apps will get to us. So I just put it up there so that way all of you guys will know about it. All right, awesome. So if you guys have any other comments, I believe Janelle has a comment. Janelle says, 27 likes so far, good. We really appreciate you all for the likes button and for being here, for hitting the likes button and for being here with us too also as well. Yeah, we appreciate all of you guys. I think I already said that earlier, but I can't say that enough, how much we appreciate you. Because we really do sincerely appreciate every last one of you. Anti-Social Hub says, what's the best credit card for traveling for free? Okay. Well, traveling for free, Chase, from what I understand, Chase is, really good travel credit cards. One of the best. They offer one of the best traveling credit cards, and they're up there in the premium traveling credit card category too also as well. American Express Platinum card is also up there too in that category. The Chase Sapphire Reserve is still up there in that category. There are several others too also as well. And by the way, we did make a complete topic on that here on this channel. You can definitely go to the video where we talk about that topic too also as well, as about traveling for free using credit cards. This video we made several months ago last year, but you could definitely check it out. It goes more into detail about it than I am going into detail now because it pretty much it goes way in depth. So it does. It's about an hour or so long, I believe. I don't remember, but it is pretty well detailed video. Anti-Social Hub says like some type of points for airfare. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve. They give you points for that too also as well. Then you have the American Express Platinum card, but just keep in mind with the Platinum, you're talking about premium credit cards here. In premium credit cards, they offer points. I don't know what their offer is right now, but you can definitely Google it and check it out. But I would recommend when you're looking up for an offer like that, you go through an incognito browser, right? Especially with American Express, because they change their offers so often. You know what I mean? There's the American Express Green Card. The American Express Green Card, their offers differ, depending on what the offer is at the time. It changes very frequently. I went over with this with customer service before. We did like 4 videos here on this YouTube channel and live streams talking about the American Express card too also as well. We compared it to the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card. That video is also here on this channel too also as well. And between the American Express Green Card and the Chase Sapphire Reserve, they kind of like supplement each other in my opinion, okay, because of some of the benefits that are in the airport. They kind of go hand in hand. They complement each other, like for example, one of the cards I believe can get you through the first identification stage, and then the check bagging stage. Another credit card will get you through that, so there, like I said, there are other cards for traveling too also as well that give points. I believe the Wells Fargo Propel I believe don't quote me on this, but I believe that's a no annual fee credit card, and that is very good for that purpose. Maybe Federal Credit Union has some travel rewards credit cards too, also as well, but they're not the best for travel. Okay, so there are others, but I would say the best three. I would say the Wells Fargo Propel card, Chase Sapphire Reserve, and the American Express Platinum. Okay, just keep in mind American Express Platinum, you'd have to be traveling a lot, okay, every year. And if you don't travel a lot every year, it's really not worth getting that card. The same goes for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, except you don't have to travel that much as you would for, to make it worth your while with having the American Express Platinum. But you'd have to travel a certain amount of times per year to have the Chase Sapphire Reserve benefit you. You know what I mean? So if you're planning on doing a lot of travel, that's great. If you don't travel that much, that often, maybe 3 times per year or so, I would recommend the American Express Green Card because I think it's more geared towards people who don't travel that much, maybe 3 or 4 times per year. Okay. Janelle says that's a great question. The Antisocial Hub.
Nerdy.
Antisocial says, is it worth getting cards that has a high annual fee for the perks? All depends. Antisocial, it depends on your spending habits, what you spend money on, right? And can those perks benefit you based on your spending habits every month? Because if they cannot benefit you, then there's no sense of having, of getting a card with a high annual fee. Okay. However, if you're able to get value out of those cards and the perks, using the points, and you'll be able to get maximum earnings in the rewards too, also as well, then I would go ahead and get it. You want to look at your ROI, pretty much. That's what it's all about. What's your return going to be on your investment? Okay, you're going to pay a high annual fee. For example, say the American Express Platinum card has, well, last I know, I don't know if they probably raised it by now. I'm not quite sure if they raised it or not, but last I checked up on it, it was a $550 annual fee, I believe it was. Now, as long as you can pull $550 back out of that card worth in value and more, then yeah, it can benefit you. From data points that we receive, the what the rewards are worth from that card is over $1,200 if and only if you can maximize the rewards on that card based upon your spending habits, how often you travel, et cetera, et cetera. So for $1,200 value to be able to pull out of that card, then you're looking at pretty much a net profit of over $600, pretty much. So that's what it's about. If you can net a profit on those cards that have a high annual fee, then I would say go for it, because the gain is more than the loss. Okay. So you actually lost a little bit, but you gained so much more by having the card. So that you want to think of ROI is very important. What's your return on your investment? Okay. Yeah. You look at this, the annual fee. That's very important. Now, for cards that have no annual fee, that's just a plus. If it's going to offer you points towards travel or miles, I would stick to points. I believe points are better than miles. Okay, that's why a lot of people don't really talk very highly about the Discover It Miles credit card. And a lot of people suggest that you don't get the Discover It miles and that you get another travel rewards credit card instead, because travel rewards points have more value. That's the reason why. Okay. So just want to keep that in mind. Tim Williams says $150 sign-on bonus on a credit card after spending $500. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, that's about, pretty much somewhere between maybe a 35% or so return. Okay, so on your $500 worth of spending. So as long as it's things that you normally spend money on every month, it's okay. But if you're gonna go out of your way to spend money on things that you don't not normally spend money on, that's not a good idea. Okay, because the whole object of the game here is to make a profit. That's the object of the game. You want to make a profit. Okay, you want to earn money and points, all of those things from just spending, from your normal spending. Okay, so that's the main idea. Antisocial says one more thing on my mind. Does having a business credit card help boost your credit score? Okay. Yes, it helps boost your it can help boost your business credit score. Okay. If it is a business credit card that reports to your personal, and you see it on your personal credit report, it may affect your credit profile there. Okay. And it can possibly maybe affect even your credit score too also as well, depending on how you use the card. Okay. So that's something that you want to think about, if you think considering applying for a business credit card, if it reports to your personal credit, then, you definitely want to treat it as if it was a personal credit card. Okay, you want to keep that in mind. All right, and there are business credit cards out there that do that. They report to your personal credit, and but there are other business credit cards that report to the business credit bureaus. Okay, and that's a whole different animal when we're talking about business credit. Okay, because the business credit bureaus, they have a different system of calculating your business credit score. Okay, and whatever goes into your business credit profile than the personal credit bureaus do. Okay, so we do have a business credit live stream every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time where we discuss building business credit. Right now, we're going through the beginning steps to building business credit right now. We're on the third step, step 3, in building business credit. Okay. Antisocial says, I spend a lot of money. LOL. I see. I hear you. Well, I mean, we do too. You know what I mean? I mean, we try not to, but, it's just our normal spend. That's all it is, Tim Williams says most business credit cards don't report to personal credit, so not really. Yes, that's true. Like I was saying before, there are some business credit cards that report to your personal credit, but most of them don't. Most of them don't. But that you want to definitely look into and do a little research on it to find out which ones do and which ones don't. So that way you'll be better prepared for it. Okay. Janelle says Capital One business credit card reports on personal credit. I believe so. Yes, because one of our clients, credit repair clients, has a Capital One business credit card, and it reports straight to their personal credit, and it's affecting their personal credit too, also as well. So you definitely want to watch out for that. You know what I mean? If you're going to apply for a business credit card, such as that one that reports to your personal credit, then you want to be careful to treat it as make sure you treat it like a personal credit card and not a business credit card, because it is reporting on your personal credit. Okay. Tim Williams says Capital One, PNC, and Discover Business report to personal. See, there you go. There's some, like I said before, there's some business credit cards that report on your personal credit. Okay. So you definitely want to be careful how you use those cards. All right. But if it's a business credit card that does not report to your personal credit and it reports only to the business credit bureaus, and the business credit bureaus, the main three ones are Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax Business, and Experian Business. So those three, the business credit bureaus, is where if it's a business credit card that only reports to the business credit bureaus, that's where they're going to report to. Those are very useful to have, those business credit cards, because you don't have to worry about utilization, because the business credit bureaus do not calculate credit card utilization in their scoring model, okay, of the credit score. They go by other different criteria that which they use to generate a business credit score. Okay, Dun & Bradstreet has their own scoring model, okay, which I believe is called the Paydex score. Experian and Equifax have their scoring models too, also as well. Okay, so like I said, business credit is a totally different animal, a different animal there for sure. Janelle says, Tim Williams, true. Antisocial says, thanks for the info, you guys. You're very welcome. Anytime, Antisocial. You got any more questions, just shoot them right at us. Janelle says, at Antisocial, you're very welcome. That's what we're here for. 29 thumbs up, Janelle says, so far. Let's get one more thumbs up. I'm rooting for 40, 30 to 35 would be good. Well, let's see how long we can stay on this live stream here tonight. Because I can sleep in an hour later for work, but we'll just see. But yeah, the business credit is, like I said, is a totally different animal. But you can use those business credit cards to your advantage, people, and use them. If they don't report to your personal credit, fine. Just you don't have to worry about utilization and credit card usage ratios and all of that. You know what I mean? As long as you pay your payments, on time, you should be fine on that. And some of the business credit scoring models are going to score you on how soon you pay your payments too. So that's another thing. Okay. But definitely keep that in mind. Right now we have 31 thumbs up. Janelle is telling me. So I guess we've been on for 1 hour and 33 minutes on this live stream. So pretty much, I think what we're going to do now is just wrap it up from here. We got great questions and a lot of great, awesome comments from you guys. Thank you to all of you who have raised questions and comments. We really appreciate all of you who have been here in our live stream. And thank you for, participating in another How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC live stream. We will be on this Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time for our weekly Sunday night business credit live stream, where we talk about the first steps to building business credit, the business credit fundamentals that you need to know if you're planning on either opening or starting a new business, or you have a business already and you just need to build that business credit up for it. So feel free to join us. There may or may not be some extra live streams or videos in between that. We're not sure yet.
Can we do that?
But besides that, we have our regular live stream every Wednesday between 8:15 or 8:30 p.m. Central Time here on this channel, too, where we talk about personal credit. Okay, so feel free to join in. That's every Wednesday, 8:15 or 8:30 p.m. Central Time, too, also as well. We also offer credit repair services. You know, we have the free credit repair. We got the, low-cost credit repair, very reasonable rates, too, also as well. We got the affiliate program where we're going to pay you $100 for every paying customer that you send us. So definitely check out our credit repair services. If you know for a fact you need credit repair, check us out. Okay, at how to get an 800 credit score LLC.com. So now from all of us here, Bridget, Panda, Janelle, myself, all of us here at the How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC family, stay safe, be blessed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and on this channel, we talk about ways to increase your credit score, build credit, and get approved for the lowest payments on mortgages and lines of credit, loans, and how to travel the world for free, earn extra money with cash back and bonuses. And if that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them. See you next time, people. Love you.